Hello and welcome to another of our Environmental Farming Scheme help and guidance videos. In this video we will be concentrating on how to access, make and submit an EFS hire application for Tranche 5. So we have signed into our DARA online services account within the DARA website, and from the dashboard of available services we will choose the Environmental Farming Scheme option as shown here. To access the service, click on this green EFS application button. And welcome to your Environmental Farming Scheme online application. There are two levels of the EFS, the higher level and the wider level. This video deals specifically with the EFS higher level only. It is anticipated that EFS wider level scheme will open for applications later in 2021. Please note that to apply to the EFS, you must have a minimum 3 hectares of eligible land at the time of your application, and you need to have control of this land for the next 5 years. Please also note there will be compulsory training to complete as part of the scheme requirements. If you have any queries, you can contact your local DARA Direct Office or phone us on 0300 200 7848. As you progress through your application, you may encounter different error and warning alerts. An error, which is highlighted in pink and red, will prevent your application from proceeding any further, and you must clear this error. A warning, highlighted in orange with an orange-coloured message, will allow you to submit your application. However, further checks will follow and the department may need to contact you. If your application is successful, you will be offered an EFS agreement, which you need to accept online. For each year of your agreement, you must claim for work completed or maintained on the single application and map service. When you are ready to proceed with your application, click on the Apply Now button. We are now at Step 1, Scheme Selection. Here you will review your fields and select the relevant scheme level. EFS contains 2 levels, higher and wider. This video is concerned solely with the higher scheme. Higher level EFS is primarily for environmentally designated sites and other priority species habitats. First of all, we will look at Part 1, the summary of all field data. The table provides you with all the land area details eligible for EFS. This is the higher scheme's details where you will review the field information and ensure it is correct. Remember that you must have management control of all fields on your application for the duration of the scheme, which, under Tranche 5, is the 1st of January 2022 until the 31st of December 2026. There is a resource within this application program which provides you with the facility to view a map of all your fields. This is the EFS Map Viewer. This viewer aims to support your application with a visual representation of the various scheme field categories. There are 3 categories under the higher scheme. You may have a field or fields you feel are eligible for EFS hire, and you can add those fields using the Add a Field button. You may also find that you have a field or fields on your application which you cannot be sure if you will have management control over for the 5-year duration of the scheme. You can remove them from your application by deleting here. When you make a change, remember to select this Save My Changes button. When you are ready to proceed, click this Submit Hire button. Finally, we have the Confirmation and Application Summary page. Here you can review your EFS application before submitting it. If you are not satisfied with your selection, you can click the Back button in order to make changes. Otherwise, you can confirm and submit your application here. Your application is not complete until you agree to the declarations at the bottom of this page and click Submit My Application. Please click here to open the declarations. Carefully read all the information. It is important that you do this before clicking on the Declarations checkbox. When you click on the checkbox, the Submit My Application button will change from grey to green. The application has now been successfully submitted and an email summary will be issued to you. The summary can also be printed or saved from here.